Okay, so I know I promised you a video, and this is what we're going to do. Um, so this is one of the first artifacts that you are going to have um, in your portfolio. Okay, so simple overview. This first link is the presentation, right? The second link is the NACCE standards. I know that we had spoken about which standard this already meets. So this is going to be a multiple layer of explanation. Okay. So as far as this goes, the best way I could show you is to just copy, and then you are going to paste it into a new document. Okay, so that's the step one. The next step is the standard. So we already talked about this one. We thought that standard 6, becoming a professional, was the best way. And let's see, identifies themselves, conducts themselves as members of early childhood profession. They use ethical guidelines and professional standards relating to early childhood practice. They are continuous collaborative learners. So we just thought that that would be the best one to fit. So with that being said, we are going to start working off of here. So standard 1 clearly states the standard, right? And so we clearly state standard 6, becoming a professional. I just kind of added this portion here. You can delete, but it's just that collaborative learning and practice. The name of the artifact is simple. I copied and put it there. Then you're going to use a one-paragraph explanation of what the artifact is, what evidence the artifact has provided, like a lesson plan, picture. So this would be a presentation from First Things First, right? And then for your guest speaker, you'll give a brief description of who and where and the main topic of the presentation. So it's changes to the workforce registry presented by First Things First. So Becky Johnson was not able to join us. You could say that Tina LeBaron presented the information on behalf of Becky Johnson and First Things First to show us the changes that are coming to the workforce registry, right? And to get input. The rationale is all you're going to do is give a one-paragraph explanation of what you did and why the artifact fits NACCE standard. Be sure to choose a vocabulary that is reflective of the NACCE standard. So go back to this NACCE standard, and then you can say, like, I do identify and conduct myself as a member of the early childhood profession. I collaborate with others, right? And then in my most recent collaboration, I worked with First Things First and Becky Johnson to review the changes of the workforce registry and gave input on, or gave suggestions on what I would like to see as a early childhood professional. All right. And then the last thing you would do is it's a 1 to 2 paragraph that reflects your completion of the activity. So what did you gain from it? You can look at this. It is a link, right? It's just making sure that you have all, again, I try to provide you all with the information that you need. So it's just 1 to 2 paragraphs, and it's your reflection. Like, I really want you to think about why this is important to you. Like, why could this be important to the community? We talked about, and again, we discussed, like, having the data, putting people in the registry would have data at the fingertips of people who are making decisions for us, right? We could have all of the salaries across the state And so when we were talking about an increase, is that a dollar increase across the board? Or is that for equity, do we need to do a $6 increase, right? Because of cost of living or COLA. Um, that's what people call it when you're talking about cost of living. They call it COLA. You get a COLA raise. Anyway, um, so that's as simple as this assignment is. So when you go in to put it into your e-portfolio, and again, you are, let's see, file, download PDF. Okay, so oh, and we will tackle the e-portfolio together. So I don't want you to get sidetracked with that. Um, but you will be inserting um, or putting in that document. So the document is in your e-portfolio, right? The PowerPoint. And I'm just gonna use a quick So in your e-portfolio, you will actually have the presentation, and then you're going to say what it is, right? The standard that it meets, the artifact, what it is, how, what evidence, right? And then the rationale, and then your reflection. And so again, we will work on your e-portfolios throughout this semester, and hopefully answer any questions that you have tomorrow night. All right, thank you so much, and I hope this was helpful.